Good day, everyone. I am Chester C. SORIANO, and I am still studying Bachelor of Elementary Education in Philippine College of Science and Technology. Today, we discuss the importance of ecosystem. So first, what is ecosystem? An ecosystem is described as a community of living and non-living organisms that interact with one another. Ecosystems are structural and functional units of ecology in which living species interact with one another and with their surroundings. An ecosystem, in other terms, is a series of interacting between species and their surroundings. The study of ecosystem. The study of ecosystem is concerned with how species living interact with one another and how energy passes through the ecosystem chain of organisms. It also investigates how an organism may exist sustainability in a relationship that is either destructive or beneficial to one another. The ecosystem can be as a big as or a tiny or as it wants to be in nature. It is determining the number of abiotic components present in the environment due to the harsh climate that the animals are exposed to. The ecosystem in the north and south poles do not have as much flora and fauna as those in a tropical environment like a forest. Only species that can withstand such as condition will be able to form the ecosystem. The biosphere, in the general, is a tool to be made up of several ecosystems. Type of ecosystem. First is the terrestrial ecosystem. This ecosystem can only be found on the surface of the earth. Depending on the climate, temperature, source of creatures that live there, the food chain, energy flow, and other consideration, different landforms will have distinct ecosystem. This ecosystem has the higher percentage of water shortage that the aquatic ecosystem, as well improved solar availability, has a significant source of energy. Energy flow. This image is sample of energy flow. Food chain. This image is example of food chain. Second is aquatic ecosystem. Animals and species that live in water bodies such as lakes, ocean, and seas make up the aquatic environment. The environment includes amphibians, fish, and sea creatures. Because water is a plentiful organism rely on the oxygen dissolved in it to exist because it covers a wider area of the planet. This ecosystem is substantially larger than a terrestrial environment. Aquatic ecosystem. This image is example of aquatic ecosystem. Importance of ecosystem. The term ecosystem refers to the flow of energy and matter through various habitats that include both biotic and abiotic components. An ecosystem is a stable, interactive system or community that forms as a result of numerous organisms interacting with each other and the environment non-living component. It is critical for ecological process and energy flow management as well as supporting life system and ensuring stability. Second, it requires for the extremely critical process known as nutrient cycling, which involves the exchange of the of nutrients in the forms of energy and matter between biotic and abiotic components. Third, it aids in the ecosystem maintenance of suitable balance between different trophic levels. Fourth, minerals can be recycled in the biosphere with the help of the ecosystem. Fifth, the offers food, fabric, paper, lumber, and medicine to people as well as renewable and non-renewable energy sources. Fifth, it produces a larger number of organic chemicals that aid in the exchange of energy between different layers of organism. Abiotic components. Abiotic components include all non-living elements of ecosystem, such as air, water, light, soil, rocks, minerals, and nutrients. Biotic components. Biotic components include all biological components of an ecosystem, such as producer, consumer, and decomposers. Biotic and abiotic example. This image is the example of biotic and abiotic example. Biotic factors is a fungi, bacteria, archaea, animals, protists, and plants. And biotic factors are air, salinity, soil, temperature, light, water, minerals, pH, and humidity. These are the example of biotic and abiotic components.